All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Good Morning Xbox. I'm your host, Axel1324.
And now I'm Cool Cat Terry.
That's right. And another week has passed us by. Terry, what have you been playing?
Dude, I've just been wrenching.
You've been what?
Wrenching.
Wrenching. Oh.
I've been wrenching, yeah. So,
it's not the same as playing.
No, it's not. So, for those who don't know, I don't know how it happened, but anyways, a truck driver somehow found out that I worked on cars, and so he just happened to show up at my place of work and was like, yo, fix my car. So I was like, yo, I'll do it. A little side hustle, I don't mind. So that's why I wasn't here last week, is because he was dropping his car off that morning because he had to get back on the road. So I was like fixing his car all week, and I'm hoping to have it done today. But yeah, I've just been basically, I feel like I'm replaced half his car right now. Like I've done so much stuff to his car, between doing a tune-up, and I've replaced all of his suspension. And today I have to replace his CV axles because I found out one of his axles was actually broken, and he somehow managed to limp it into my yard. so I was like I didn't realize his axle was broken until I disconnected the lower control arm. And then the whole axle just went limp because the control arm was the only thing propping it up. And it turned out the shaft that goes into where the boot is, where all the bearings and stuff is, that connects the transmission. The spindle that connects there, it's not even connected. So it was just freely hanging in the boot. Like the boot was the only thing holding that thing together. And I was like, bro, you can't drive this car, man. You got to replace this.
And what did he say?
He's like, okay. Yeah, no, that's what would happen in a regular mechanic shop. He's like, nah, you're trying to hustle me. Like, no, I told him straight out what it was. And he's like, so I went online and I found him the replacement parts that were, good quality, but still budget friendly. I sent them to him. He ordered them on the spot. So
you took him. You took him for his money.
I didn't take him for his money. I'm trying to save this man's life so he doesn't die on the road with a broken axle. But yeah, so that's my goal today after the podcast is I'm putting CV axles in. So.
All right. Well.
And then hopefully I'll be done for a while. There's still more to do because when I was doing his oil change, I also happened to passing glance looking up. He has a hole in his serpentine belt that I took a picture of and I sent to him, so he needs that too. So, and he wants me to do brakes down the road. So I'll be seeing the car again. It's just, I feel like I rebuilt this car. He had 12 fault codes when he brought it into me. Now he only has one. So
12 fault codes? Why?
12 fault codes.
Why?
And they all for rough idling and cylinder misfires and stuff, which is where the tune-up came into play because I replaced all his spark plugs and his coil packs. Man, the guy he bought this car from was like, yeah, I replaced the spark plugs. Dude, he put the wrong spark plugs in it. And some of them he didn't even tighten. He just kind of sat them in there. They were just, they weren't even tightened down. He didn't screw them in. I'm like, bro.
Wow.
I'm like, wow. That there's your misfire right there. I mean, at least if you screwed it in, it would have did a little something, get you by. But my God, no, the wrong spark plugs, and he didn't even screw them all in. So I'm just like, I don't even know how this thing started, but it did.
There you go. So I have been out here very busily spreading democracy and liberty and freedom
in
the galaxy. Yeah, that's all I play is Helldivers right now. I can't get enough of it, man. It is my favorite game I played in a long time.
Wow.
I love playing. Yesterday I was playing with my cousin. And there's these missions where you have to grab something and carry it across the map.
Okay.
So instead of using your guns, you have to use your you carry it and you have to use your sidearm. Right?
Okay.
And I told him, here, I have a pretty good sidearm. I'll carry it. I go, oh, but I'm already outside of the city. Bring it out here outside of the city. Come through the wall. I'm standing next to the entrance. And he's all right, I'm coming. And he's coming, right? And I'm like, here. And he goes, and he's fairly new, right? He's not he's not serious about it like I am. He's just casual about it, if you will, right? And he gets there and he goes, and I go, all right, drop it. And I start talking to him like a dog, right? I go, drop it. drop it, and I like melee him, so his character drops it.
Oh my gosh, man!
I treated him like a dog. It was so
What's
funny because like when you get a dog, you shake the collar and stuff for them to drop it and stuff, right? Well, I can't shake him, so I just hit him. And I was like, drop it, drop it, drop it, and I hit him. Oh my god, man! I just the comedy I started laughing at so hard. It's not even funny. Oh, it is funny. Jesus, man. We started laughing so hard at that we both ended up dying right then and there to the bad guys. It was hilarious. Let's check in with the chat real quick. Shout out to Cougarman69. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP.
Woohoo!
Shout out to Dog 420. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP, buddy. Thank you so much. Talos Ray's in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Your Wicked Hot is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Football bright and early today. Hey, that is true, but I'm waiting for the Broncos game on Monday. Let's see. D says wrenching. Yes, thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. And Dan, the man Cunningham, thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says, hey, all, how's everybody doing today? Doing good. Thank you. D says that he's got to pay off the Rogue Ally X somehow. Oh man, you bought the X? That's cool. You know, you had to carpe deptum. You got to seize the debt.
Seize the debt?
That's right. Carpe deptum.
Oh man.
Let's see. Yes, Dan the man Cunningham. I am missing my hat. Sorry, I didn't feel like wearing one today. Shout out to Dog. He says started Dragon Age yesterday. Good crap. Don't understand the hate besides people are weird these days. Right?
I think it's because each Dragon Age is so different from like the previous ones. So like you can't appease all the fans. And like the most I'm assuming when you say you started it, you're talking about the most recent one. And like that one is drastically different from the 3 previous ones, even. So, you know, and you know, overall the writing in that one's pretty terrible, but the gameplay's still fun. The writing's bad. And as you get deeper into the game and you see the dialogue and stuff, you're really gonna see how terrible the writing is in that game. But gameplay wise, overall, it's still a lot of fun. Like I had a lot of fun running around doing the quests and the combat and everything. It's still a good game. It's not their best for the series, but it's still worth a playthrough, you know. So enjoy it, man.
Yeah, no.
So G was like that my wrenching is gonna pay off for the Rogue Ally. Now, actually, the funniest thing is so the money I'm making doing this man's suspension is going to pay for my suspension on my car, because that was on my to-do list, was to do my tie rods and my lower control arms and to put new shocks and struts in there. So literally doing all the work on this man's car is going to pay for mine. So that I don't have to pay for mine out of pocket no more.
Oh yeah, chat. And just by the way, so you know, that's good that you have a plan, Terry. That's it. But just so you know, chat, I have a hard cutoff time at 10 a.m. Central. So that is an hour and 45 minutes in. So let's get it rolling, shall we, Terry?
Let's do it.
All right, first things first, be sure to like and subscribe, everybody. Every like helps us get discovered, especially in the live section of YouTube where we compete for views. So, yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. Put that up there. Yep. And be sure to share the show out. But let's get it going. All right, so up first, Terry, Xbox has made the largest investment in Game Pass yet. I thought Game Pass was dying. I thought nobody subscribed. I thought it was a has-been. I thought all these things. And it turns out what I'm thinking is people are lying to me. So according to this article, Xbox now has made deals with over 150 partners to expand the catalog. 150 guys.
Wow.
To expand the catalog, including 50 new ones just in 2025, and most of them are coming back for more Xbox benefits. So of course this is
so reality it's only 50 new partners.
150 total.
Yes, but it's 50 new ones.
50 new ones, yeah.
Okay.
Now, of course, this comes from Eurogamer, so you know this guy's going to throw some Xbox shade. Shout out to Ed Nightingale for being an Xbox hater. right? So this year marked Xbox's largest investment in Game Pass to date, according to ID at Xbox boss Chris Charla. Speaking to Eurogamer, Charla discussed the current state of the subscription service and the fate of the recent criticism, noting positive sentiment from developers for future projects. The majority of partners who have had a game in Game Pass want to bring their future titles to the service, Charlie said. As a result, we have signed deals with more than 150 partners to expand the catalog. We continue to engage with hundreds of partners each year to review upcoming titles. Last year, we worked with 50 teams to sign their first Game Pass deal. This year marks our largest investment in Game Pass to date, and we remain focused on delivering the most exciting and diverse catalog in gaming. But Terry, I thought, Xbox was bad, that nobody wanted to be part of it, that every developer that they've spoken to said Xbox is no good. What's going on, Terry? Are they, what's the one I'm looking at? Lying?
Yes. Oh, man. So someone was paid off. Someone was paid off. They're like, yo, we're gonna make you sign this NDA about how much you love Xbox, and you're not allowed to talk good things about them anymore, and we're gonna give you this big check to only talk badly about it. And they're like, okay, let's do that.
Yeah, nothing's happening, Look, all I'm saying is 150 developers, they've grown by 50, and most people want to come back. That's good stuff, and of course, if you want to hear everything bad about Xbox, go to gameindustry.biz. Chris String hates Xbox. He hates women in video games. He hates any minorities in video games. So gameindustry.biz right there. Chris String. He'll definitely put the hate out for everything. He'll say he'll talk about how some game is the worst game ever made because it had a female lead or some crap.
Which is kind of it's kind of ridiculous, because when you look at the game, like your game designers today, majority of your developers are going to be women and minorities. It's not just like white men making video games anymore. It's a lot of women and a lot of minorities making these games.
Yeah. So, anyways, if you want to see some negative Xbox stuff, GameIndustry.biz is your one-stop shop. Trust me. We've criticized it many times on this show. Right, Terry?
Yes.
Let's see. So, positive stuff here. Football Manager. Now, this is soccer football, okay? Miles Jacobson recently told Eurogamer player numbers for the series have skyrocketed since being added to the subscription platforms. And he said, we built a whole business model around it. He said, you can't just turn around and do this. This was before we launched on the subscription platforms, and we've been talking about it. And we've been working out what we were going to do for 5 years. It was a 5-year journey before we went with the first experiment. And then we did another experiment. And then we did another experiment. And then we learned from those experiments. And that's when the full strategy was put into place. Yeah, Football Manager is huge on Xbox. Huge. Maybe not huge in the States, but trust me, that's a big, big W. So, yeah, there you go. Chris String is a hack writer, right? Right? His game sucks. His time at Blizzard sucks. Come on. So, yeah. If there's someone I seriously don't like in the that calls himself a journalist, it's him. All right. Are you ready, Terry, for the next announcement?
Let's do it.
Ninja Gaiden 4 is releasing soon, Terry. Are you going to play it real quick?
Which game?
Ninja Gaiden 4?
No. No.
Well, for those of us that are going to play Ninja Gaiden 4, whoops. There we go. Ninja Gaiden 4 inspired controllers are here at the Design Lab. So I think it's cool that these are at the Design Lab, so there's no shortages of design. That's cool. So you get this design with the blue sword and the red sword, right? And then you get the Elite design as well. So you get both standard and Elite here. So available exclusively with Xbox Design Lab, the Ninja Gaiden 4 controllers. And I got to tell you, this one right here with the red X, epic.
I don't know. I feel like they might have want to rethink this a little bit because, like, for me, being a perv like all of us, at first glance, it kind of in the middle, it kind of looks like a bustier.
Is that what
you
I
got,
think it looks like a demon face with teeth.
no, to me, you got like the woman's neckline and it comes out, and then you got,
in Ninja Gaiden, there is a woman with a
it
bustier
even looks like
with all that stuff on there.
It looks like a female chest on this controller to me. It does.
I mean, you're not far from the truth of what Ninja Gaiden is all about.
It's like it looks like it without being that, because I can tell from the design that's not what it is, but just the placement and how it is, that's how it looks to me, like an abstract version. Like they were trying to be subtle, but I caught it.
Let me see if I can see this, if I can find this design. Hold on. Let me find the cutscene with the lady. Let's see. Ninja Gaiden 2. I don't know. Three years ago, 5 years ago. All right, we're just gonna look at this older stuff. Hold on. No, that was lame. Okay. What about this one?
So how come they didn't make the other? So they had the one Xbox button has the red. How come they didn't do blue then for the other one?
The blue sword and the red sword have always been like a theme in Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah. So why is the other Xbox button not blue? It's
because it's regular controller.
Make it blue. If you got the red versus blue like sword thing going on the controller, so
here you go. Does it look like this, Terry?
Yes, absolutely. It's perfect.
That's actually from Ninja Gaiden 2. So this is the lady that's super hot in Ninja Gaiden. Look at what she's wearing. What's she wearing, Terry? Is she wearing what did you call it? A bustier or whatever it's called?
She looks like she's dressed like
a bustier.
I mean, this particular woman looks like she's dressed like a dominatrix or whatever. But like, yeah, it's.
All right, hold on. Here we go. This would be the ultimate tell.
Even her shoes are leather. Everything's leather.
The shoes match the controller. Hold on. Bam, take a look at the shoes. Bam, take a look at the controller. Do they match?
It matches. But seriously, they should have did the blue icon. It should have been the red one and then the blue one.
Yeah. There you go. Where shadows fall. All right. Legends Rise. There you go. Love it. Look at it. So cool.
Wait, can you rewind that where they brought the controllers out real quick?
Yeah. Here we go.
Stop. Okay.
Oh, what? The buttons on the back?
No. Not keep going. I want to see the other one come out. Okay. Well, they did wrap that around.
Yeah. There you go. So, yeah, the Xbox Design Lab controllers can be yours for the low price, Terry, of... Hold on. They did list the price here. I saw it.
$200.
$200.
I don't know. How much is it?
They're probably like $80. Here we go. Starting at $95.
$100 with tax.
That's probably a standard controller. Okay. The Elite controller starts at $180. Get them while they're hot, everybody.
So almost $200. Oh my god.
Yes. All right, let's see. Let's check in with the chat, right?
Oreo, stop. She's got a lot to say about these controllers and this pricing.
Yes.
But I would say, because normally they do like a hard cut on the design for the handles. This one they did a nice little wraparound. I mean, I still would like if they would design the back of the controller. I still feel like they're being lazy with that, but at least the design on the handles themselves, instead of they didn't just do a hard cut off at the seam. They did wrap it to the back panel part.
Yeah, I think you're wrong. All right, this is the Elite.
Not this one. The one that they advertised, they had it wrapped around. They had like the red and the blue on each side. Unless it's false advertising. Did I just catch them on some false advertising?
Maybe. Let me see. All right, so this is the Elite design. And you can see that.
They didn't wrap it on that one.
And this is the regular one,
There it
and that
is.
one is
There it is.
wrapped.
That
All
one
right,
they
so
wrap
yeah,
it
I
up.
gotta agree with you. The regular one kind of
It looks
is
better.
fire.
Yeah, I like how they didn't do that hard cutoff. See, they should do that on the Elite too. I mean, you're paying more for the Elite, and you should get a little bit more design.
Yeah,
There's
but
got
with
to
the
be a way.
Elite, this
There's got to be. There's
rubberized
got to
grip
be a
is really
way.
important. I
There's
really
got to
do
be a
agree
way
with that.
though. There's got to be a way with technology to where they could imprint the design on that rubber. There's got to be a way they could do it.
Definitely.
You know,
we have the technology, Xbox. For the price, we better have the technology. Dougie Dog says, Game Pass, the service all the PlayStation podcasters hate, but all have. No lies detected, buddy. No lies detected on that one. Shout out to Cyber Gunther. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, Dragon Age Veilguard is awesome. If you hate it, too bad for you, suckers. I'm almost done with it.
It's a good game. Like I enjoyed myself playing it. That's why I do recommend everybody should do at least one playthrough of Veilguard. It is good. It does have points that are bad, but it's not enough of them to where it overplays the game. You know, even like Mass Effect 3, you know, people talk trash about Mass Effect 3 because of like 2-second ending, saying that 2-second ending ruined the whole game, but it didn't. Like the gameplay and everything in that game was so good that I'm not going to let a 2-second ending decision ruin the entire game. And I feel like that's what people are trying to do with Veilguard, is there's certain little things that are barely take up any actual time in comparison to the amount of time you put in the game, to where they're trying to make it sound like that's the game in its entirety, and it's not.
So check it out, Terry. I can add rubberized grips to it, and it gets rid of the backing. Okay. Sorry. Let's keep moving here.
There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way where they can do that.
Perfect controller. Yeah, you're telling me, brother. You're telling me. Let's see. Tell us, Ray, the controller looks better than the God of War face controller. Yeah, I agree with you. And nobody does it better than Xbox with the controller, right? Right? I agree with you, Talis Ray. I agree with you. Oreo says it's highway robbery. Yeah.
I agree.
So there you go, guys. Your Ninja Gaiden controllers are there. All right, enough of that. So, Terry, we had the Tokyo Game Show this week, right?
Yes.
And so, while the Xbox Game Show was on there were many more game shows as well. And so we're going to talk about a few of them, right? But we're going to kind of try to make this go as fast as possible because there are a total of 39 Xbox games revealed as of yesterday at the Tokyo Game Show. So yours truly has been gathering the list.
And I also just want to say I did not watch the game show because I was at work, so I didn't watch it, and I haven't been on social media really, so I haven't seen any like trailers or anything outside of like one for like an RPG, but that's it. I know nothing. I'm going to give you a true reaction to this news. All right,
are you ready, Terry?
I'm ready.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can make sure you're ready. All right, so where's my ticker? There we go. So up first is RGG Studio. That's what I'm calling them because their name is really hard to pronounce. But they are the people that do the Yakuza series, right? And Yakuza Kiwami 3 is getting an extreme, quote-unquote, extreme remake for Xbox Series S, featuring reworked combat, modern visuals, and a new story mode called Dark Tides. Right? 3 more Yakuza titles were also revealed. Yakuza 0, Director's Cut, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2 are also coming to the Xbox this December with added features. So yeah, there you go. So this is the big one. If you are like a Dragon fan like I am, this is cool because they have Yakuza Kiwami, which is this guy's story over here on my left, and then you have Like a Dragon, which is Ichiban's story on the right, and I'm a huge Ichiban fan, right? So that is the direct. It was 27 minutes long of just pure awesomeness, wow. Terry.
That's too long.
No, wait, what are you talking about? Look at this. This is awesome.
That's too long.
I love the Yakuza series. It is the most serious, hilarious, RPG I've ever played.
I've never thought of Yakuza as serious. So
It's just the most serious, hilarious series I've ever played, and
the most unserious trying to be serious.
Never have I seen so much comedy written into a story, into serious matters. It's just so great. I love the Yakuza series. So, Terry, you're picking up Yakuza Kiwami 3 Extreme Remake Edition.
I am not. I am not a Yakuza fan. I am not. So that'll be a hard pass for me.
Unbelievable.
That's why that 27 minutes is too long.
Look how good these remakes are looking.
I don't care how good they're looking. I am not a fan of the series. Like, I'm not going to play it.
Look at that. You can see their pores now. Look at that. Look at that detail. Terry, come on. Come on. Come on.
That's okay.
Oh, man. It looks so good. It looks so good. I cannot wait to play some more Yakuza. But, man, by the way, if you're playing these games to... I didn't 100% it. I just like doing the side quests that I run into. It took me 120 hours to beat Yakuza Like a Dragon because of that. It's crazy how much side content these games are loaded with. And yeah, so this is the people that made Shenmue, but instead of making Shenmue, they decided to move over to Yakuza, which has been highly successful for them. Look at this combat. Oh my God. All the exaggerated faces. Love it.
You just threw
love it.
Goodness. I don't find that believable at all.
Shout out to Crazy Greek Dude. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
There you go. Kiwami 3. They opened the show with it, Terry.
Dude, this man just picked up and tossed a 2,000-pound bull like it was nothing. I don't believe that at all.
It's a game, Terry.
I don't care if it's a game.
It's a game.
Then he should be able to pick up that. Does he pick up that K truck? Because that weighs as much as that cow.
You need to just relax, Terry. It's a game. It's a game. And so yeah, so there you go. Yakuza Kiwami 3 coming to Xbox, which is great because Kiwami, the remakes of Kiwami 1 and 2 have skipped Xbox, so Xbox is working hard for us, bringing these day one. Right? And so that's the Yakuza Kiwami series. Or moving on to Yakuza Like a Dragon series. Like a Dragon have revealed the next title called Stranger Than Heaven. So the Like a Dragon, this will be the 5th or 6th game in it, right?
I feel like these games come out too fast. Like, I feel like we get more of the Yakuza games than we get like Madden and Call of Duty. I feel like they barely even had the pirate one advertised, and they already got this stuff coming out. Like, they churn this stuff out too fast. I think we get more Yakuza games than you get, new cell phone drops. So I don't know, man. It's a bit much.
So the last Yakuza game, so they do main series and spin-offs. So the last spin-off, which was Yakuza Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
That one was funny looking. But the mainline series, there's only been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mainline series since 2015. No, sorry, take that back. Since 2007. Wow. So yeah,
okay.
They spread them out for mainline series, right?
Mainline.
But since then, they've released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this might be the 7th side story. So yeah, so we've got
like 16 games total.
Huh?
So about 16 games in total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so this one is different. So this one is definitely a side story. So that got announced, if you remember. Sorry, not at the Tokyo Game Show. Sorry, this was announced at the Summer Game Fest, I think, or the I don't know. Summer Game Fest. # Summer Game Fest. Yeah, I apologize. So just letting you guys know that Yakuza Kiwami took the Tokyo Game Show, but that is not the only Yakuza Kiwami or Yakuza game announced. So be sure to pick up the one you want. This one looks cool to me.
So then I'm right then, because if they got 16 games, and you said they came out in like 2007s when they first started,
Yeah.
that's like 18 years. That means they've been averaging about one game a year.
They crank them out, baby.
They're just churning this stuff out like Call of Duty. It's like, that's what I'm saying. There's too many. It's too much.
I feel like I could play nothing but Yakuza games for a whole year.
Oh man,
that's how many there are.
There's a lot of them, and I haven't played them. So I do like the idea of them doing this from the 40s, though. That's cool.
That is cool. Crazy Greek Dude said, don't have good reception where I'm at. Been in Greece all month. Be back next Sunday. Hey, man, that's good. Enjoy your time in Greece, Crazy Greek Dude. In Greece. Greek Dude in Greece. Yes. Cray Simmons Gaming TV, thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, good morning, Xbox. That handheld is high, but I want one. Right? We'll talk about it later. Shout out to Big B Money. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. All right, so they started out. So Tokyo Game Show started out with some Yakuza, right?
Yeah.
Moving the show right along, Terry. I think we've said everything we need to say about Yakuza.
Keep it going.
Son, time for some indies. Terry, Annapurna. I don't know if that's really how you say it.
Annapurna.
Annapurna? Purina?
Move on. Move on. Like it sound like, like a cat food brand. Okay, but keep going. Purina.
Annapurna Interactive has made its debut at the Tokyo Game Show for the first time, Terry.
Do it.
So they released they got
a lot of games. They got a lot of games.
They do have a lot of games. So first is Demi and the Fractured Dream. Okay. This is an action adventure, and we don't need to watch this trailer. I'm just hitting play.
Just kind of skip into it a little.
Yeah. This is an action adventure where you wield a mysterious power to defeat the accursed beast to save the world. Yes, I'm reading that from my notes. I take notes. Right? So this is an action adventure indie game, Terry. What do you think?
I feel like the contrast is too high.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. This one definitely needs more Yakuza vibes.
I love bright, beautiful, bold colors, and this one is very high contrast, kind of like it's whitewashed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It looks fun. Oh my, lots of ninja skills.
It looks cool. I just wish it wasn't such a high contrast.
So that's the first game.
Brightness or something is cranked up too high.
And again, fast forward. Then they have this one, Detopia. It's a puzzle adventure set in AI curated society. Okay. It's a puzzle adventure set in AI created society, exploring the meaning of happiness through player choices. So you can see all like the little robots and stuff running around.
I feel like you wouldn't have any happiness in a society like that because
no, this is what they want. This is what the future is, Terry. Embrace it.
If AI is doing everything, then there's nothing for you to do or to get excited about. So how could you possibly be happy? There's nothing for you to get excited about.
I could talk to AI right now. And it'll tell me everything I want to hear. Mostly. So yeah, it's a puzzle game. I'm out. The adventure game I'm in, it looked better, right? And by the way, if you can't tell, the Yakuza games I'm in. All right, so
this is another one, very very high brightness level too. Like what are they doing with all this brightness?
I have no idea. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I know it had a cat, but I'm out. This one is called People of Note. People of Note is a rhythm-based, turn-based RPG starring a pop singer battling musical chaos across city. I love it. A musical-based, turn-based RPG. I'm in. I cannot wait to play this.
Sounds like they were kind of. I don't know how long it took to make this game, but it sounds very similar to the one that Tango did.
Combat. Ka-chow. Oh my god. Oh, it's looking good.
Oh wow.
It's looking good.
That's kind of interesting, actually.
I'm not gonna lie, this game's looking good. I love rhythm games, by the way.
At least we got some bright colors in this one.
Yeah. So see, here's the combat again. I'm so interested in the combat for music-based combat. I kind of want to listen to some of the music here.
Sounds very country. It's country pop.
I don't know. It looks cool to me. It sounds cool to me. It looks cool to me. I might check it out.
That sounded like country pop. At least that song did.
Oh, K-pop? That doesn't sound like K-pop.
Not K-pop, country pop.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, so people of note, we'll have to see. A turn-based musical RPG, and I have games here called oh Jesus, on the PlayStation called. Can I find it? Hold on. Anyways, it's another musical game, and I love these games. I love these music games. I love me some music games. So yeah.
Well, what's the one that Tango made though?
Tango.
Yeah, Tango Gameworks, the one that they made.
Hi-Fi Rush?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's an action adventure musical game. Awesome game. Amazing. Everybody should play it. But yeah.
The combat on that one's different because it's not the turn-based RPG style combat, but I feel like they're kind of trying to go on that vibe a little bit. They're making it their own, but they're kind of going on that vibe.
Oh, okay. All right. So the name of the game I have for the PS1 is called Rhapsody, a musical adventure. And it's an RPG where everybody who talks is actually singing. Love it. So I'm in. I love these things. I'm a nerd. I know. I'm a nerd. All right. So that was the Annapurna show, right? What do you think?
I mean, I'm interested in two of them.
Oh yeah, which two?
The first one, was it Demi? That was that?
Demi?
Yeah, Demi. Yeah, Demer. Yeah, that one. That one, and then the rhythm one.
Yeah, same. Terry, you and me, same page.
Yeah, just I'm hoping they'll have more settings to turn that brightness level down on Demi though, because it's too much.
No way.
Too much brightness.
I'm gonna play games until I go blind and my thumbs go flat.
You're gonna have to wear sunglasses when you play that game.
Yeah. All right, let's see. D says, purred like a kitty. Yeah. Shout out to Fastback. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. Says, good morning, Xbox. Go Cowboys. Yeah. Sure. Actually, I don't mind if they win or lose. I'm just saying. I think it's funny. Let's see. Shout out to Carla La Sala Donato. Thank you so much for Carlo La Sala Donato. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Let's see. The girl with the horn when you save. Like she plays the horn every time you save. Turn-based square grid. Never got into it. Huh. Okay. I don't know which one that is. Yeah. And Carlo is saving up for that Wrong Ally. We're going to talk about that. We're just covering the Tokyo Game Show. All right. So the next game show is actually the State of Xbox. And Terry, I have a very special graphic I made yesterday. Let me find it. Hold on. Where's my folder? There it is. Okay. Thumbnails. Here we go.
And while he looks for that, those of you who are just tuning in, the show will be shorter today because Axel has something else he has to do, so we won't be on as long today.
I have a hard cutoff time today, guys, of 10 o'clock.
So yeah,
right, are you ready? So there's a State of Xbox on this week. I don't know if you saw it, right?
Okay.
And 8 games were talked about on there. Some of them we've heard about, some of them we haven't. We had Deus Ex, Halloween coming, Dynasty Warriors 3, the complete edition remastered, Code Vein 2, Battlefield 6, Crimson Desert, Final Fantasy Tactics, and Mega Man coming to Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
That's cool.
Yeah, so State of Xbox was there. That's right. That's what I call it. And so Deus Ex Remastered was shown off. I don't know if you've ever played this.
So I've never played. I'm not saying never played. I never played the original Deus Ex. I played one of them. I think it was like Mankind or something or other. I can't remember.
Mankind Divided, yeah.
That's and yeah. I got caught in a game-breaking glitch where my character got stuck behind a dumpster and I couldn't get out, so I stopped playing. but yeah, this is kind of cool that they're remastering it because I never played the originals.
Yeah. I think everybody should play it. It's like at the time it was so what's the word I'm looking for here? So genre defined, you know. That's all I'm saying. Because it was brand new, upgrades, paths, and all kinds of stuff. So yeah. Deus Ex Original is a great game. It is. It is. But I'm not gonna get it because I already played the original one, so I'm good. Halloween was revealed, and I'm out. Just being honest.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I'm out. Just nothing against Halloween. I don't play it. Dynasty Warriors 3, according to my buddy Doggy, this is one of the better Dynasty Warriors 3. And I love this trailer because they show the old version and then they show the new version. I think all trailers that do remasters should do that. Like, look at the original one and then look at the new one. I think that's so cool how they're showing the gameplay grow on it. So that's kind of cool to me. Love it. So I think this is a proper remaster. It's older.
You could tell they're making it a lot more dynamic and cinematic for those different scenes.
So
very
I think this
theatrical.
trailer was pretty sweet. Just put it on there. And of course, they dropped the name Lu Bu. If you played any Dynasty Warrior games or any Koi Tecmo games, you know Lu Bu is the bane of your existence. Okay. So yes. Doggy Dog says, I am in on this. Fastback played the original Deus Ex back in the PC. Me too. Me too, man. All right. Let's see. Code Vein 2 Anime Dark Souls is here. Check it out. What is she wearing, Terry?
Bustier.
So Anime Dark Souls, get your waifu on. This one, the main character is a guy, so I don't know how you can get your waifu on. The main character is a guy. I'm just saying, kind of ruined it. But otherwise, Anime Dark Souls is here. Code Vein. The big thing about Code Vein is that you can find NPCs throughout the whole world, and you can bring them with you to fight bosses. And some of those NPCs are way overpowered, and they'll like one-shot a boss that you've been struggling with, and it's hilarious. So completely unbalanced. That's what I'm here for. Anime Dark Souls. Let's do it. I'm in. Are you in, Terry?
No, I am not.
I think it's a good game. So yeah, good enough to get a sequel. Oh, Battlefield 6 campaign trailer was shown. It looks pretty dang good. I'm not gonna lie. So the campaign trailer was shown. So that's kind of cool. If you're into Battlefield 6, which I am, I might buy this. I might not. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to buy this one. Terry?
No.
All right, Terry's out. Moving on. Crimson Desert. Okay, so Crimson Desert is a single-player open-world RPG. Doggy and I kept looking at this, and we were like, is this MMO? It looks MMO-esque. But no, it's an open-world, single-player game. And remember, Pearl Abyss told Team Blue that they could shove their exclusivity up their posteriors because they want to release on everything. So shout out to them. I'm buy this game just on principle alone, but it actually looks pretty dang good. I'm not gonna lie. The more I've known about this game now for like 5 years, and so shout out to them for always showing a little update every year. And it's looking really good to me. The game is. So I'm very interested in Crimson Desert. Terry, what about you?
Yeah, I'm interested too because it's the single player aspect. I think because at first when they announced this, I thought this was going to be kind of like the sequel to Black Desert, which I have zero interest in that game.
Yeah, Black Desert is an MMO mobile MMO.
It's an MMO, and and I played it a little bit, and I just couldn't get into Black Desert. So when they said Crimson Desert, I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested. But then everyone's like, it's not an MMO.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, look how cool that is. You get to drive a mech.
I'm open to it to see how it goes.
Yeah, it looks awesome. It looks awesome. Like the world is huge, and so yeah, I'm in. I mean, look at that. You get to ride a dragon, Terry, and jump off it. Who doesn't want to do that? You get to try to up your Kamehameha and just go on. And this comes out like a week before my birthday. Hint, hint, wink, wink, Terry. Yeah, just in case you want to give someone a gift. Cyber Gunther said there's a collector's edition of Crimson Desert. Yes, there is. With a dragon. Oh, really? Let's see. I haven't seen it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so there it is, collector's edition with the dragon statue. That's pretty sweet statue,
That's
man.
nice. That's nice.
That's hey, thank you for pointing that out, Cyber Gunther. Wow.
And I like how they did the scale of how small the person is compared to the dragon. That's cool.
I love it. They got the steel disc, steel book. I love it. It has 3 patches that you can patch onto clothes. A fabric map. That's sweet. And the box looks nice. I love it. I might get this. Okay, so the diorama is 44 inches long, 28 inches wide, and 25 inches, or sorry, centimeters, not inches. Sorry.
That's huge.
Sorry, this was at the Tokyo Game Show. Got to get into metric. 25 centimeters tall. So it's a foot tall. A little over a foot tall. 25.4. Yeah, it's about a foot tall, isn't it? 10 inches? It's a little less than a foot tall. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. About 10 inches. And then over here you have almost 18 inches. Yeah, that's pretty big.
It's funny though that you said this is Tokyo. I have to do metric when literally Japan created the imperial system that we use.
So I think that's super sweet. I don't know. Out of the game shown, this is one of the ones I'm more interested in. This is sweet, man. The more I look at this game, the more I want it. So yeah. All right. So moving on. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Avalanche Chronicles. It was just speech with the developers. So just talking more and more about it. You already know I'm in on this, Terry. I've been talking about this for years already. So you know I'm in. The only thing that upsets me about this one is that it's not play anywhere. All the other Square Enix games are play anywhere except for this one. So I'm gonna have to decide if I want this one on my Xbox, or on my PC Xbox. So yeah. And Sonic Cross Worlds Racing got Mega Man DLC. So that's kind of cool.
Do you get the dog? You get the dog.
You get the dog cart. Yep. Proto Man's in there. I mean, it's cool. I mean, just being honest, this game looks good.
Wow. I still haven't gotten that game yet, and I wanted to get it. I just haven't been into gaming lately.
Oh no, you gotta get into it, Terry. You gotta get into it. So there we go, Terry. The state of Xbox, as I'm calling it. Right? So 8 games. How many of these games interest you?
These ones, let's see here. I would say 3. Deus Ex Remastered, Crimson Desert, and then of course, the Sonic Racing, because Sonic Racing's been on my list because I had the previous game and I loved it. I just haven't had a chance to buy the new one yet. So, and they keep adding all this stuff to it. It's like, I gotta get back into gaming, man.
You do. All right, so interested in it. I'm interested in Deus Ex to see what it looks like, but I'm probably not going to buy it, just being honest, because I've already beat it. So just I'm out, right? Dynasty Warriors 3. I've never played 3, so that one I'm actually interested in. Code Vein, of course. Crimson Desert, of course. Final Fantasy Tactics, of course. And the other 2 are big maybes. One day, not really going to prioritize it ever. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. So yeah, there you go. State of Xbox. You like my graphic I made? Calling it the state of Xbox with all the.
It's off center and it bothers me.
What do you mean? I 100% centered this.
The state of Xbox text is not centered.
Oh yeah, no, okay. You can't win 100%, Terry. This is done at like 12:30 in the morning. Be happy. But also shown on the state of Xbox, right? Hold on, let me see. Oh, I can't find it. Flight Simulator got announced to state of Xbox. Because Xbox, they sign these off as charitable contributions every year, and they're gonna increase them. So, Flight Simulator got added to Team Blue. So yeah, that's a tax write-off for Microsoft. That's right.
No donation to the poor.
That's right, donation, because they got no games.
They got
8 million consoles with no games, man. 8 million paperweights.
They're starving with all those ports.
The remake Station 5 is so true. Oh my god. So there you go. So just let you know that Flight Simulator 2024 got moved over there. All right, on to the main show, Terry. We're going to slow things down a little because we got an hour or so to talk about 2 topics left. So here we go. Tokyo Game Show, the Xbox Showcase time. Yeah, main event time, baby. So Xbox is keeping with their Xbox Play Anywhere theme, right? And so they showed off 25 games at the Tokyo Game Show. And 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4, 16 of them are Xbox Play Anywhere titles, right? So this is an official graphic from Team Xbox. Shout out to them for doing these. So let's start going into each one of these games. And we can skip them if you want. We're not going to do them in reveal order, okay? We're just going to do them in the order that this guy wrote them in, okay?
Okay.
All right. So up first is the announcement trailer to Forza Horizon 6.
Okay.
Which, by the way, the music to this, top-notch music.
Got the aviators.
Yeah. You can see they pay homage to Forza Horizon 1 in Colorado, the beautiful state of Colorado, right?
His coffee mug kind of looks like an oil filter. I like it.
Lakeside Diner, yeah. So
a little bit.
They're showing you some Colorado stuff, right? And you fast forward, right? And criminy. Oh wait, not that. France. Sacre bleu. What's going on here? You know, the European one, right? So they pay homage to Forza Horizon 2, and then here we go. Sacre bleu, a koala. I'm missing. So Sacre bleu. That's right. That is my Australian French guy.
Australian.
Criminy.
Criminy? You mean crikey?
Crikey? Is that what they say?
Hey, crikey!
Is it crikey? I've always heard it like criminy or something like
that.
No,
it's crikey.
No, you can't say no. You got to say gnar.
Gnar.
It's criminy. Oh my god. So then they show Australia, right? The big Australia Outback for Forza Horizon 3, and then you get Forza Horizon 4 with the Great Britain here, and the train. Love the train, by the way, as a train guy. And the double-decker bus, right?
How many sets of wrenches this man got?
And I love how they also show the station here, XS Radio, which is my favorite station, right? And then they go on to Mexico. Yeah, that's right. Give me that dinosaur with a Mexico piñata hat. Love it. So Mexico going right there, right? And we're gonna turn off the volume a little bit, Terry, because let me see.
We got the rebranded Motul oil bottle.
And then listen to this. Got the cat. Got a U license plate. They dropped it. So it is an announcement trailer. Xbox Play Anywhere tag, Xbox Game Pass tag. Oh my god. Okay. Excited that they announced it. Sad that they didn't show me any gameplay. Terry.
Yeah.
That's it. That was all that was shown.
I'm sorry. For me, Forza Horizon, I loved 1, I loved 2. 3 was and then I fell off. And then I fell off the wagon because I hated how they changed, because 1 and 2, was very streamlined, and then they went very open world with like no ending, and I hated it. I still played 3 quite a lot. 4 I barely touched, and 5 I barely touched. I just lost interest in Horizon. So.
Yeah, and I agree with Doggy. It would have been a way cooler announcement had everybody not leaked it. Yeah, but those journalists, they drive clicks, they leak everything. Unfortunately,
they should have had at least one clip of a tuner drifting in the mountains. That would have at nighttime some that would have been a little bit more iconic for it, but it's okay.
All right, so
here
we go. So
I wonder if they're gonna have like an initial D kind of like themed.
Oh, that would be so
race.
if you could download some initial D DLC.
I feel like it would be a missed
I always buy the
opportunity.
drift cars on Forza Horizon. I love the drift cars because there is drifting in Forza Horizon, and I hate it. But I love the drift car design.
Because you know how I just feel like it would be a missed opportunity not to have like a showcase, like a race showcase, where you're kind of paying homage to that.
I see.
Or DLC. Even if they made it as DLC, that thing would sell. They would make so much money on that DLC. That'd probably be their best-selling DLC.
I know that's the one I would pay for.
I'm just saying.
Shout out to Dreadpool. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah. Doggy, they're gonna focus on drifting a lot because that's literally the car scene when it comes to Japan is drifting. So
yeah, drifting is kind of the whole thing in Japan.
That's their car scene.
It's the race type of racing they invented.
Yeah, so it's gonna be drifting heavy.
Yeah, so like I said, if they have Initial D crossover, oh my god, that'd be great. I used to love Initial D back in the day. So yeah, Monster Hunter Stories 1, 2, and 3. All right. Oops, sorry, let me mute this. Okay, so Monster Hunter Stories, originally a 3DS game, right? Got remade for the Switch and is now coming to Xbox, right? Wow. Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. The sequel was also coming, also another DS game. Got made for the Switch, right? No. I think that one was made for the Switch. I apologize. That one was made for the Switch, not the DS. And then Monster Hunter Stories 3 now coming to everybody, and this one is even better, in my opinion. And by the way, you don't need to play Monster Hunter Stories 1, 2, and 3 in order or whatever. But just so you know, the ending of Monster Hunter Stories 2 is where they prophesize the legendary Rathalos prophecy. And in Monster Hunter Stories 3, guess what you're writing, Terry?
Dragon?
The Rathalos.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that cat kind of looked like Meowth.
Like Meowth?
Looks like Meowth! Very similar.
There you go. So this is amazing. I love it. So I am a huge fan of the Monster Hunter stories. This is a turn-based monster bonding saga, like a Monster Bond. Instead of Monster Hunter, they should have called it Monster Bonder. Because the mainline series, you're a Monster Hunter. In stories, you bond with the monsters, and you go on adventures on turn-based RPGs, and it's amazing.
Okay.
So I think it's a fun way to play it. If they release Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2 as a collection, available now, I believe.
What's the combat like? Is it turn-based?
Yes, it's turn-based. Well, I don't know about the third one, but I can tell you the first and second one. So yeah. And it's cool. I don't know. I think it's cool. If you haven't played Monster Hunter Stories,
I've never played them. And the only little bit of Monster Hunter I got was Monster Hunter, whatever that one was that came out on the Xbox One, and I hated it. I hated that game so much.
You're thinking of Monster Hunter World. That is a grind.
I hated that game with a passion. That was my introduction to like the Monster Hunter world.
It's such a good one. That's one of the best ones, Terry.
I hated that game with a passion. And because of playing that game, I have no interest in playing any other Monster Hunter game. But if this is very different, then maybe I'll be open to trying it. I don't know. I hated Monster Hunter World with a passion. Hated it.
Love it. Love it. Monster Hunter to me is the looping grind of it. Is fun. It is get in there, kill a monster, harvest parts, build better armor, better weapons. Get in there, kill a monster, build better stuff.
No,
until you can keep hunting better and better and better monsters. Love it. I love it. All right, so in Monster Hunter Stories 1, it's turn-based combat using rock, paper, scissors. I think it's like power, magic, and speed, right? Where power is better than magic. Magic
how is power better than power? How is power better than magic?
Hey, don't look at me. All right, that's the way they did it.
Don't even make sense.
All right. So that, but it was just you and your monster. So there wasn't a party or anything, right? It was just you and your monster, and you and your monster can use double attacks and stuff. So that's kind of cool, right? So yeah, that was one. And Monster Hunter Stories 2, now you can fight as a party, right? And your weapons now, instead of just having attacks, they have types of attacks. Like slashing attack, piercing attack, blunt attacks, like hammer, if you will, right? And they added some of the Monster Hunter stuff in it where you could target limbs as you can. Like in Monster Hunter, you can break off tails, you can break off wings and stuff like that, right? So you can target body parts. So that
they went
cool.
Fallout mode.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout mode.
And so now, just based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like the new one has like a new ultimate style attack. Let me see if they'll show it. This one right here. It looks like an ultimate style attack. Look at that. That looks cool, right?
What? Him just dive bombing?
Well, no, because it's had like a little targeting and everything on it.
What?
Yeah, see, he's going towards the light. He summoned his monster, and it's like more cinematic now.
I don't think he's going towards the light. I think he's carrying the light.
Well, whatever. Right? To me, it looks like they added an ultimate style attack. Okay.
Look, he's just diving down. And then he chickened out in the end. So, ultimate attack, he chickened out.
They changed it. But yeah, I'm in on these, man. I might actually rebuy these because I don't know though. Like to me, this is a Nintendo franchise, and while I love that they brought it over to Xbox, I have lots of Nintendo stuff. I might just keep it on my Nintendo because I love it. So, but I recommend it that you guys definitely should get this. Let's see. Sappho, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, I'm happy to see this. This would have skipped Xbox, right? Right? Yeah. Doggy Dog said that Monster Hunter Worlds had an 8-hour tutorial. You're not kidding, Doggy. It was a long tutorial.
And even after the tutorial, you didn't learn anything, and you had to go and watch more YouTube tutorials to understand how the weapons and combat work because the game was so convoluted and difficult to understand.
Monster Hunter is not for the weak. This is called Monster Hunter.
No, that's called poor. Hunter, okay? That's poor design. If you have a tutorial and you still don't know how to play after the tutorial, that's poor game design.
I blame the student. Because I 100% understood it.
No.
100%. All right. So, Rhythm Doctor. Okay, I had talked about this on Iconic Video Games before. So this is a new. I love this. All right, so read this, Terry. Okay.
Everything in this trailer. Okay, well, I can't read it.
Oh, sorry.
Everything in this trailer, including text and cuts, is a piece of unbroken gameplay footage.
Okay. So first off, I've talked about this. It's only one button, but you got to hit the button to the beat, and you would think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It starts easy. And you would hit it on 4, right? But eventually it goes, all right, you got to hit the button on 1 and 2 and 3 on the offbeat, It's like, you got to hit it on the offbeat of and 2, like 1 and, you got to hit it on 2 and then you got to hit it again at 4, 3, 4. Or sometimes they have you hit it on 4 and. Okay, so it's a really great game. Everybody should play it, but they made a new one called Rhythm Doctor, this one. I don't know. Like this game had to have gone by a different game, by a different name before because I've played this game on Steam. So here you go. All right, nothing from start to end has been edited, and in an external program. Are you ready to see this, Terry?
Oh boy. Okay.
At all. Seventh Beat presents. So you see, they have the beat, the offbeat, and you just got to hit the. You got to hit it.
On the 7th beat?
Right there, the 7th beat. The easiest game you've ever played.
This is like I Am Mayo.
After all, there's just one button.
Yeah, so was I Am Mayo.
I Am Mayo. By the way, this is all unedited, Terry.
This is BS, man. I Am Mayo was that one button you just kept pressing.
Look at it. Suddenly like throws it out there. So you play a doctor and you're trying to treat your patients, and each patient has a different type of injury, and you play through their injuries, right? So like If someone's a bodybuilder, you go through the bodybuilder injury. If someone's is a musician or a samurai, you go through their bodybuilding or through the samurai, how he got hurt. So it's really thematic. It's called Rhythm Doctor. It's great. Everybody should play it. It's funny. It's fun. It's frustrating because they changed the beat on you halfway through the game, and it pisses me off, man. So yeah.
You know, like an erratic heartbeat. Makes sense.
It's called Rhythm Doctor, and it's great. Everybody should play it, man. All right, are you in, Terry? Are you gonna?
I'm out. This? I'm so out.
Sorry, I forgot to ask for the last two. Sorry.
Out.
Forza Horizon.
All of them out.
Out. Wow.
Out.
Okay,
Out. Out.
I'm in all the way.
I'm out. I'm out on this one too.
Gungrave Gore, Blood Heat. I've never played a Gungrave game. I'm very confused. I need to see some more.
I think if I remember, I featured Gungrave.
You might have. Yeah, I think you did.
One of my things. My husband likes Gungrave, so I did feature it because a lot of people do like the gritty combat. Mm-hmm. But I'm not really. I
think it's awesome that it's super bloody.
Yeah, it's got a lot going on.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know anything about him, so I can't say anything. So moving on. Okay, so James Bond got a reveal trailer. Gemma Chan got revealed as the new Q in James Bond First Light. So that's cool. She is a big actress in Asia. Winter Burrow. Okay, the more I see this little cute game, the more I want to play it. I had zero interest in this game when it was revealed. Remember, Terry? Okay. Zero. None. Called it trash.
Wow, man. So hateful.
But the more I see of this one, the more I want to play it because it is a survival crafting game.
I don't like survival crafting games.
And so you got to go out, get some stuff, make some friends, get some survival going on.
I love the art, though. It reminds me of like a kid's book when I was a kid because this is like the hand-drawn like kids' books, like way back.
So it's a survival crafting game, and you'll either survive or die. So yeah, I might try this game. We'll see what happens. But the more I see about it, I do love some survival crafting, but I like co-op survival crafting because I never survived by myself. And I think this one is by yourself, so I might not play it.
It's single?
I think so.
I really like the art. I do really like the art style. I do. It's just you lost me at survival crafting. I have zero interest in that.
Yeah. So, all right. It is a survival crafting adventure. You explore frozen forests, gather resources, befriend woodland locals, customize your burrow, and uncover the mystery of your aunt's disappearance. So it is a single player. So there you go. And it's coming to Game Pass. So I might play it. I might try it just to see it. Romancing Saga 2, the remake is coming to Xbox. So Romancing Saga, the old Square title, is still on there. But this is the remake coming to Xbox. You should definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. Have you played this one?
Nope.
Do you want to know about it?
Nope.
Of course you do. All right, so if I recall correctly, right? Romancing Saga, the reason it's called Saga is because
it should be 3.
It should like you.
That's
you
a saga. It should be 3.
You're like a king or a prince or something, and your point is to fall in love with somebody on your adventures, and then make a prince. And so then the next game, so your story ends and your prince's story continues, and it continues that way until you beat the big bad, right? Yeah, it is a generational RPG.
So is it 3 generations then? Because then that still works for the saga. No. Saga is 3.
No, so it's a generational RPG where you play successful the king or whatever, passing down skills and strategies through your inheritance magic stone or inheritance magic. Maybe it's in your blood.
Look, you can't call anything a saga if it doesn't have anything to do with
saga. You don't play the same character. You got to play.
I don't care if you don't play the same character. That's fine. But it's saga means 3. It should only be 3. 3 of something. 3 generations. 3 games. Whatever. So this is game 2. Fine. So if there's 3 games and then they end it, then that's a saga. That would make sense. I don't care if it's the same character or not, but there should only be 3.
There is only 3 romancing sagas.
Perfect, and that's why it's a saga.
But
there's 3.
In the game, you play as success. Like you play as the
I don't care if game 1 you're grandpappy, game 2 you're daddy, and then game 3
no,
you're
that's
you.
not how this works.
That'd
On
be
this
fine
one,
too.
on the game 1, you're your great grandpappy.
Oh goodness.
On this one, you're your great grandpappy. And on the third one, you play your great grandpappy, your grandpappy, your pappy, and yourself. Okay.
Perfect.
So yeah, no, I love the Romancing Saga. It's an interesting premise. I'll tell you that much, because your character dies either natural causes or because you made bad decisions. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool because you get to shape the narrative a bit, build alliances, break alliances that your parents made. It's pretty cool. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly remake.
Yeah.
I'm not playing this.
Nope.
All right, moving on. Star Sand Island. I'm not playing it. This is one of those cutesy farming games. Yeah, no, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not real big on the farming ones.
It's one of those cutesy, decorate everything.
I don't mind it being cute. I just don't do the farming.
I just don't like playing to decorate. Oh, okay. Now this one looks so cool to me, right? So this is called Project Evil Bane. Okay, and it is a 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
Action RPG.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, and of course, if you play it by yourself, you get to have, a companion. So you get to switch between melee and range weapons and all that other stuff. And I mean, look how cool this is. Every character is different, strengths and stuff.
So we got a Wonder Woman character,
an archdemon or an archdemon, right? And human warriors, they're all fighting to reclaim the light, wherever the hell that is. So yeah, it's a 4-player action RPG, which means there is no loading into combat, Terry. So that all these bad guys are just in the world, and you get to encounter them and just kill them. So it looks so cool.
So it looks like 2 male and 2 female characters.
So far, I don't know if they'll add more, but it doesn't even have a real name yet. It's just called Project Evil Bane.
That's not the name they're going with?
Yeah. So, yeah. DE says she's played Saros on March 20th and 007 on March 27th. Oh, there you go. Saros from the PlayStation Showcase. Yeah. Let's see. Sappho says the art is really good in this, right?
Second half, right? So summer. They could have just said summer.
Aren't they based on historical figures? Who? These people? I don't think so. Keyword is think so. I don't know. It's Project Evil Bane. It was hard to get people to tell me about it. All I saw was how people were excited about it. So I'm doing my research on stuff, and it just it does it that way. So yeah. So Terry, you in? You're out.
I'm in.
All right. Flight Simulator 2024 did their Tokyo update, which looks gorgeous as always. So if you're a Flight Simulator fan, just letting you know that the game just keeps looking more and more beautiful. Just throwing it out there. I'm in. Terry?
Nope.
Terry's not going to the sky. The sky's not calling. Oh, all right. So they showed the difficulty meter on Ninja Gaiden 4, how they'll have difficulty all the way from beginner to advanced. And in the beginner one, you can even enable auto parry and auto dodge.
What? But I thought Ninja Gaiden was all about, it being crazy, overly difficult and not having settings.
Yeah. And so they have something called Ninja Master Mode where, and then also they have other difficulties. Like you can customize it where you only fight one bad guy at a time. Like bad guys will wait to attack you until you're done attacking one of them. Right? But then they have like Ninja Master Mode with no assist. Bad guys don't wait. They get their ultimate attacks more. Your dodge timing and parry timing is critical. All that good stuff. So they have it all the way from like, friendly mode all the way to difficulty mode. And the reason for this is because so Ninja Gaiden, the 3D ones,
Look,
1 and
Ninja
2 were
Gaiden.
brutal with no difficulty adjusters, right?
Yeah, like Ninja Gaiden's like the original Dark Souls. Like
Right.
it punished you, and it had horrible camera angles, and yeah, like you had to be a dedicated real one to actually finish one of those games. So
So
now
you
it
see how
sounds
he's
like
blocking and dodging by himself?
they didn't want to stick with that, and they wanted to get more
Yeah.
people into the fan base. So they're trying
And
to
so-
cater to the casuals.
And Ninja Gaiden 3 was so freaking easy, Terry. I could have played it blindfolded.
Wow.
Okay, so I think they're trying to balance between the difficulty of the original ones and the accessibility of the third one, right? So the third one, in my opinion, dropped the ball. It was ridiculously easy. Okay, well, for me it was, right? And so they're talking about the difficulty, and just the more I hear about this game, the more hyped I am. Shout out to Xbox for bringing this to Game Pass day one. And I cannot wait to play it. I don't know what difficulty I'm going to play, but I can tell you right now, probably not Master Ninja. I saw the demo of them doing the Master Ninja combat, and it was insane. I think it starts here. I think. No, let me see where it starts. Yeah, right here. Okay, so this is where this guy is doing like an unbroken view of Master Ninja combat, and I mean, look what. I don't know if I'd have the reaction for all this.
Did he make a bow staff out of blood? Like, what was
Yes,
that?
he did. Using that ninja magic. So you can see like enemy AoE attacks. He's being attacked from the front, from behind, from everybody, and you got to find openings. And it's just like his little danger meter is just going through the roof. You know, I could never do this. See, it's just crazy to me. Yeah, I'm a hard. I just don't know if I'm gonna play this one on that difficulty mode. Let's see. Doggy Dog says this game looks so dang good. Yeah. Oh, Romancing Saga is based on historical figures. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah. Doggy Dog says situational awareness at its finest. Yeah. OP. Master Ninja will be brutal. I'm gonna try it just to see if I can do it, but I can tell you right now, I'm probably not going to. And then they also added a training mode where you could practice. So yeah, they're talking all about how you can be as good as you want or as casual as you want. So shout out to them.
Ninja Gaiden they're giving players options. This is what people always ask for when it came to like Dark Souls, is they want the option, and they're doing it. Whereas Dark Souls, they won't do that. Nope. At least not yet. They haven't bent the knee on that yet.
Yeah. So Terry, are you in?
I am out.
You are out? What?
Yeah, I don't play these.
What? I'm just kidding. Hold on. Give me a second. What would you rate the Xbox Tokyo Game Showcase? All right. We watched enough games right now, guys. So let me know. We're going to keep going through the rest of these real quick, skipping the ones we don't care about. But let me know what you would rate the Tokyo Game Showcase for you, for your preference. Let me know. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. I'm in. I already bought Dragon Quest Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. I cannot wait for this one. Terry, you in or out?
Out.
Oh, dude, look how beautiful this game looks. And look, they got Sea of Thieves inspired, Terry. Look. Hold on.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, look at that. You're on a boat underwater. Saving some mermaids. Yes.
Oh,
love
goodness.
It. Lady Gamer 1980, thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. And shout out to General Spartan 27. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, good morning, everyone. Good morning. What's up? Shout out to Chael Walker. Hold on. I can't see your chat yet pop up. I see you typing over here, but not over here. Let's see. Chael Walker says B since Dragon Quest was there. Right? Doggy says pre-ordered. Oh, man. I'm going to wait till it's sale. But I'm definitely getting it, man. I cannot wait. And I mean, the key art to this game just is gorgeous, man. I don't care what anybody says. These key arts. Dragon Quest 3's key art is way better than 1 and 2. But this key art is still, so nice. Oh, so nice. Look how beautiful that key art is, Terry. Look at it. All right, I'm in. Animo. It's called Animo, right?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, Animo. So this is an open world action RPG with creature evolution. Catch, battle, and twine with magical creatures called animos, becoming
So,
them in mid-fight to use their unique powers.
so it's kind of Pokemon-esque.
Kind of Pokemon-esque, but you can actually become the animo. You
That's
don't just
cool.
get to send your Pokemon to die like the slave owner you are.
The creature designs are pretty cool.
They are.
I like that squirrel in the cloak. It was cute.
So this is like Pokemon meets Power World, but now you get to be the Pokemon. So
cool.
yeah, Animo. So there you go.
That guy looks awesome, man. That's cool.
Awesome. So are you in or out, Terry?
I'm on the fence. I think I'm out though, because usually these kind of games I normally don't play. But I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna give it a maybe, just because you get to become the creature. If it was just you capturing and doing like the Pokemon stuff, I'd be a hard out. But this is a maybe.
So Fahim Scott, thank you so much for being here. You are the Real MVP says. So apparently exclusives are okay again. Which one's exclusive? What are they talking about? I'm lost. But I have always been pro exclusive. I think they're needed. Right, Terry? Right?
No.
Now, I like that my exclusives can go to multiple platforms as long as they're in the ecosystem. I've accepted the ecosystem route of exclusives. But I still think exclusives are important. Terry, on the other hand, Terry is 1,000% exclusive. One console, one game. That's it.
No, I don't believe in exclusivity. I see our games is no different than music. You know, there's no you if you buy an album, it's not exclusive to where you can only play it on a certain platform. You can get your music and play, enjoy your music anywhere you want, anywhere. So like that's the way I feel gaming should be. It's the same form of entertainment, media. It should be everywhere. All entertainment media is everywhere except for gaming. That's the only one that wants to do the whole exclusivity nonsense. It's not necessary. Yeah. People will still buy subscriptions to whatever, whether it's Spotify, YouTube Music, whatever, Amazon. People will still buy subscriptions to what they want, and they'll buy, whatever phones or whatever they want to have access to certain things in their cars or whatever people do for devices, because devices kind of phased out now that it's gone very digital. But like, I feel like the whole exclusivity thing is outdated. We are in the digital age now. We don't need it anymore.
Yeah. So, whatever, exclusives. And I personally think exclusives matter. They always have. You can convince me otherwise, but I'm also not going to be like, I'm going to die on this hill if exclusives die. Right. So that's just the way I am. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 trailer for showing off the maps in Tokyo was shown off. Okay. Sudden Strike 5, of course, Sudden Strike 4 available on Game Pass right now. If you want to play it, this is a real-time strategy game. Terry, I'm in.
Out.
This is definitely an Axel game. I love it. Let's see. Hotel Barcelona turns out to be, it looks like a co-op Metroidvania almost.
Out.
But then you can get invaded by someone else. I don't know. The premise of it is also very weird. I don't know. It's a weird game. Don't know enough. Miss Fall Hunter. I have no idea what this is about because they didn't really show anything other than just like dioramas spooky and stuff. So don't know anything about it. Double Dragon Revive is in. If you want some old school beat 'em up action, here it is. Terry, you like Double Dragon?
I did,
exclusively on the Nintendo.
I've outgrown beat 'em ups. I just don't get into them anymore. Even when they brought back Ninja Turtles, I was excited because they brought back Ninja Turtles, but then I played it and I just didn't have any fun. Like I've outgrown beat 'em ups. I don't have fun with them anymore.
I see. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening with this one. I'm undecided on this one. My buddy Doggy, he's all in. I'm undecided. All right, I'm in. Age of Mythology Heavenly Spear comes in with 12 new campaign missions, a bunch of new gods, like 5 new gods. I'm in. I love Age of Mythology. I play this game often on my Xbox, on my PC. It doesn't matter. I play Age of Mythology. And the fact that they added the Asia gods, I'm all in. Terry, you in or out on this DLC?
Out.
All right. Oh, okay. So they did a Hitman DLC with the infiltrator Bruce Lee. So there's some sort of tournament where they recruit people to be assassins or something. And I guess nobody from the organization that runs the Agent 47's organization has ever successfully infiltrated. But now they have Bruce Lee in there as one. And so your job as Agent 47 is to make sure he doesn't get assassinated by pre-assassinating the other assassins.
But you're telling me Bruce Lee needs a bodyguard?
Bruce Lee needs a bodyguard. Yeah,
that's the dumbest story. No,
I mean, it's obvious he's not bulletproof, Terry. Come on.
It doesn't matter. He's not bulletproof. Like, this is, I don't know. It's just pass.
I love Bruce Lee as a whole. I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan. I would love to play this. So yeah, play for free now. Yeah, I kind of want to. Yeah. So let's see. Terminal Brigade. I have no idea what this is. It looks like a PvP mobile game. Let me read the description here. Hold on. I'm reading it on a separate screen. Okay. It's a free-to-play online co-op looter shooter with roguelike progression and solo support. You play a customizable rogueteers with unique abilities. Fast-paced combat build crafting like Hades, Evangelion crossovers. So, all right, so it's a roguelike. I'm out. But I do like that it's co-op, so I don't know. But
a roguelike looter shooter?
Yes.
That sounds traumatic.
Looter shooter.
That sounds traumatic. Out.
Mm-hmm. So you lose all your loot at the end of the...
You're losing everything.
At every level. Yeah.
F that. That's going to be a flop. Moving on.
So Fallout 76 had a trailer about how you can now make your camp even better. Moving on. And that's it.
Wow.
All right, Terry. So there you go. Those are all the games that were shown.
This is why I don't watch the Tokyo Game Show. They had like nothing for me.
These are the Play Anywhere titles, right? So
yep.
What do you think? A, B, C, or D, Terry?
D.
D.
Again, like this is why before the show even came out, we discussed this before. I never watched the Tokyo Game Show because the games they feature are not my kind of games that I play. And yeah, like every single game that we listed, I was like, pass. I'm out. They don't make games that I play, so there's no reason for me to ever watch this show. So it's not that these games are bad. They're not my genre. It's just I don't play these style games. I mean,
I know what you mean. They definitely need more Halo in there.
The Evil Bane has got me interested because I love a good co-op, but that's pretty much the only thing. So they got one game out of all of them. That's it. So yeah, it's a D for me.
It's a D for Terry. All right. For me, it's a B. I loved it. There was lots I was interested in, obviously, Terry. Monster Hunters and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm in. So yeah. Yeah. So there we go. 90% of the games are a pass. Yeah. Glinger says Bruce Lee was weightlifting in that full body yellow suit. Come on, man. Hey, you didn't know him. Fareem Scott says Bruce Lee needing protection makes no sense, right? Terry said that.
Yeah, you're literally gonna have a DLC where he needs a bodyguard. I mean, I get that he can get shot, but it's just stupid.
Yeah,
I feel like someone who's gonna for the game, anyone who wants to take out Bruce Lee knows not to get close, and they're just gonna snipe him. So what good is a hitman up close if the enemy's never going to come close? It's just stupid. The whole principle is stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's move along here. So Terry, I don't know if you know this, but there's a. Oh, where did it go? Why can I not find this? Okay, here we go. Let me open these up. There we go. Found it. All right. So moving the show right along to our final topic today. The Asus ROG Xbox Ally was finally price revealed. Terry, you can pre-order yours today.
No, I'm good.
Today, Terry.
Mm.
All right. So you get to play all these awesome games, all that good stuff, right? But let's click on the ROG Ally, right? So we're going to pre-order now, Terry. So the Xbox Ally X in the US is $999.99 for you to play your Xbox games anywhere you want, Terry.
No.
Now remember, when I thought that this was going to launch at $899, I said yes, I can buy it because it's beneath my budget of $1,000, right? Remember? Now that it's $999.99 after taxes, it's over $1,000. So yours truly did not get the X, right? Because I have a budget and I stick to it. Instead, I ended up getting this bad boy, the ROG Xbox Ally 16 gigabyte RAM, 512 gigabyte memory, with upgradable memory, mind you, for $599.99. Instead,
how much is the terabyte? Oh, that's just the X. Only the X has a terabyte.
$999.99.
Okay.
Right. So I ordered this one for $600 plus taxes, and in my head, I saved $300 for games. So. The ROG Ally pricing, though, everybody says it's a hit or miss. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Terry, what does the chat think about the Tokyo Game Show?
All right. Well, what would you rate that showcase? 42% gave it a B rating, 33% an A, 17% C, and 8%, which is just me by myself, D.
There you go. Terry by herself. Let me prepare something. Go ahead.
No, this price is outrageous. I can't. It's a handheld. I get how technology is, and even like a cell phone costs $1,000+. So I get it, but I still can't justify it. I can't justify spending that kind of money on that. Like, everything. I'm not playing games on the go. So I have no need for that. And if I was going to play on the go, I would just take my Fire Stick and, and if I'm at a hotel or something and do it that way. Because I already own the Fire Stick. I don't need to spend all this money to be mobile. So it's just, for me, it's a big stinking waste of money. I can't do it.
Yeah. The pricing is really where people are holding back, right? So that's just hold on. All right. Sorry, I'm looking at something. I'm trying to set up the poll as well. Sorry, I'm doing several things. So if you were to buy one, Terry, which one would you buy?
I mean, is the only difference between them the storage? Like, what makes the X different other than it has a terabyte?
Let's see here.
Is there anything else that makes it worthwhile?
More features, of course. Hold on.
What does it have?
Here you go, Terry. The LIX and the Ally. Here you go. I'll let you read that for a second. Read it out loud for the chat.
It's so tiny, I can't read that. And you're muted.
Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't think it made it any bigger.
Okay.
I don't think it. Let's see.
I wear glasses. I'm getting older. My eyes are terrible. All right. Contoured grip versus their contoured grip. Inspired by the same controller, blah, blah, blah. So the same thing with an impulse trigger and enhance. I don't care about that. The processor is very similar. Don't care about that. Memory is the big difference. Storage is the big difference. Keep scrolling.
Sorry, yeah.
So far, the only big difference is memory and storage. Displays are the same. I mean, the ports aren't going to matter. I'm not plugging anything into it other than charging it, so that don't matter. Network connection's the same. Keep going.
Yes.
And then it's a little bit better battery. And that's it. So you're getting a little bit better battery and more memory. So it's not even worth getting an X. It's not worth it.
The X also has rumble triggers and all that.
So,
rumble
none of that. And to me as a consumer, that I don't need that.
Right. It also has the memory, believe it or not, the RAM. If you look at this, the X has faster RAM, whereas the regular one has slower RAM. And I wish Xbox would stop doing that. Like it's beyond me why they continue to use different RAMs. They
could do 16 gigs of the same one. They could.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So the X really doesn't for me. I mean, other people might really want to have the Rumble or whatever, but like for me, I don't need that. Even when on my Xbox console, I tend to turn the Rumble and all that stuff off.
Oh, I don't.
So like I don't need that. So to me, I can't. If I was going to legitimately want one of these, I would just go for the base Ally because the X doesn't have enough extra to for the value. It doesn't have the value to me.
Right. So Sin here, shout out to Sin. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says, howdy, folks, fellow gray beards, podcast hoppers, and sneaky lurkers. Absolutely, you sneaky lurkers. Yeah. So yeah, be sure. Fareem Scott is $1,000 note. Chill Walker says, I bought the Ally X. Oh man, I'm so jealous. I wish I had Chill Walker money. Glinzer says that Xbox ROG Ally X price reminds me of the Dreamcast release date. The Dreamcast was priced at like $200. It was quite cheap. $99.99. Oh, I see what you're saying. $99.99. Okay, $999.90. I get it now. I get it, Glinzer. Shout out to Glinzer. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Let's see. Lady Gamer says, I'm not getting one. No, thank you. Sin says, the lesson to learn here is that when new hardware is announced and it takes nearly to launch date to reveal the price, expect it to be expensive. Yeah,
it's going to be expensive, and and a lot of the times by the time this stuff comes out, it's already outdated. So it's like, it's whatever. I don't know. Technology. I'm not the kind of person that likes to spend money on tech, just because it phases out so quickly. So I can never really justify the prices. I get tech as I need it, and that's it.
I like it. I like tech. So yeah, for me, I'm all in. Let's see. Jesse James, thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says these PC handhelds are for hardcore fans, not casuals. Hard facts. Sappho says, I'm getting it because I have a real case for it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. And you can upgrade the S storage since it's using M.2.2280. Yes, absolutely you can. Let's see. Dan, the man Cunningham says, these corporations love to forget that we're basically in a recession, right? Right? Yeah, I think so too. So yeah, the X also includes an AI chip, right? I see that too as well. That was a big for me, was like, oh my god, the AI chip. I don't know if this one's gonna be future proofed more, right?
Maybe. It's just, I feel like even though the processors are different, it's not going to be a noticeable difference to me.
Yeah. And shout out to my beautiful wife. She's the MVP of my life. She says, yeah, not worthy. They're not worthy. They're not worth the money. And she also said, but they all sold out. I bet they only made a limited amount. Well, yeah, of course, only a limited amount.
They all sold out to one guy, and they're probably all in his storage closet.
Oh, you want to see something, Terry? You want to see something?
I'm sure he's got it either in his basement or he rented a storage unit, and that's where they're all sitting.
If you missed out on the Xbox Ally X for $1,000, eBay's got your back, baby. $1,628. Scalpers unite. It sold out 2 scalpers.
That's how it always goes. That's why I don't ever worry about buying this stuff when it first comes out like this, because it's...
Yeah, Glidger brought it up, yeah. Absolutely.
I'll just get it later. You know, if I really wanted it, I would just get it later when the price drops. You know,
Look at all these scalped. $2,500. What?
people are
$2,000.
ridiculous.
These scalpers are out of their mind. I'm sorry. You're
People will
scalping the
pay
wrong
it though.
thing.
That's the sad thing. That's why they do it, is because there are impulsive people that can't wait for it to go on sale when, you know, when scalpers are no longer selling them and they're readily available in the store. That's when you buy it. But people are so impulsive, they have to have it now. So then they you know, make bad decisions and they pay scalpers lots of money, which is why scalpers keep scalping.
Yeah.
Stop being impulsive.
Me?
You know, try to get it at launch, but don't buy from scalpers.
Yeah. So hold on. So this is now the next topic, but I gotta finish making my table here. Hold on. Because I don't really have a nice way to show this without making mistakes. Is the best way I can say it. Mistakes, yeah. So let me do this real quick. Okay, and here is my thing. Here, let me make it huge, readable, font size, blind Terry 24.
Yeah.
Right, Terry?
Yeah, make it old woman proof.
Old woman proof. I don't call you old. It's just that, you know.
I'm probably one of the youngest people here, to be honest. But no, like my eyes are terrible, man.
Yeah. All right, hold on. And print only my selection. Print only selection. Make it landscape. And make it all fit. And center it. Center. Okay, I think I'm good. Let me print this over to where I can access it. All right. Sorry, like I said, some of this show, like I planned some of it, and some of it I just fly with it. All right, so here we go. So everybody's complaining about the prices here of the Ally, right? So if you recall here, Terry, let me go back. So recall all the way back. All right, so the regular Ally is $699 with a Zen 2 chip, 60 gigs of RAM, and 512 gigabytes, right? And the Ally X, 24 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte, $999. Okay, right.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me, Terry?
Yep.
So yours truly did some research. The OG Ally was $599 when it launched. The old Zen 1 first gen Ally was $599 when it launched. But everybody's crying, Terry. Everybody's crying about the prices.
I mean, that one matches the base model, so it's the same.
Yeah, so this is the base. The first Z1 Extreme chip came up at $699, $100 more, right? A year later, they released the Ally X at $899.99.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Now you're spending $100 more than that, though, just for the Xbox branding.
For 24 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of SSD, right? So here's the launch price of the Xbox ROG Ally.
I don't have a problem with their price.
That looks mighty familiar, Terry. What does that price look like?
No, like the base one is fine. It's the X is the one that they jumped that one up an extra $100.
I'm just saying, what does this price look like? Look at this. It matches the launch price of the OG ROG Ally. OG. From, God, I don't even know when the OG launched. When did it launch? Let me see. When did the OG Ally launch? Let's see. It launched back in 2023, Terry. Right? So you're getting 2023 pricing even in these days of inflation for the OG, for the Xbox.
You had inflation in 2023, though, too, because everyone was still recouping from COVID. So
yeah,
they have high prices during a time when people don't, you know, they're more strapped for cash.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I mean, I can see if it was if you had told me that came out in like 2019, before COVID hit, I could believe it that would have been reasonable. But pretty much after that, the whole financial everything for around the world tanked, and we still haven't recovered.
So the ROG Ally Xbox Ally X is launching $100 above the current X model, right? So newer tech. This one's Z1 Extreme AI. This one is Z2 Extreme AI. So newer tech, faster RAM, all that good stuff for just $100 more. So the pricing, I wish the pricing would have been here because I could afford it. But the pricing ended up being here, which means I'm out because I'm a budget guy and I stick to my budgets. So there you go, Terry. I don't think, while the prices are steep, they have always been steep for ROG Allies. Always. Right? So yes, the prices are steep. I'm not gonna, $20 is $20, right, Terry? and $1,000 is $1,000, no matter which way you spin it. But just recognize that this product has always been steep, and for us to expect anything other than steep was ridiculous. When I blame myself, I was just getting caught up in the hype.
To me, these prices are too outrageous. Even for the original ones, I would never pay $700 for a handheld, let alone $1,000 for a handheld. But that's me. I'm a lot more frugal though. I'm a lot more frugal. So like I would never personally can never justify spending that kind of money on a handheld. So
I was gonna buy the original one, the original Z1 Extreme, but between my wife saying no, don't buy it, and rumors that I heard that Xbox was coming out with a handheld, I held off, and now it's time to pull the trigger. So I was always wanting an Xbox ROG Ally. If you don't believe me, you can ask my beautiful, lovely wife. I've been talking about the ROG Ally for a long time. I watched the keynote. I was so excited. I wanted to go look at it at Best Buy, and I still go look at it at Best Buy all the time. Right? So it is one of those situations, right? That I'm just like, I wish I could have back then. But now I'm happy that I held out for the Xbox branded one with the Xbox FSC full screen experience. So yeah. And Terry, just to make sure what I was doing was good, right? I've been doing some research. Okay. And
you got 6 minutes.
I've been doing some research, and I saw this guy on YouTube. Shout out to this guy. He's playing Doom Eternal on a Z1 non-extreme, so the launch Ally. And look how smooth that runs. That's pretty good. While we're watching this gameplay here, guys, let me take a look here. Let's see. Lady Gamer says, hell no, thank you. Shout out to her. And it's also her birthday. Happy birthday to you, Lady Gamer.
Happy birthday.
Here. Yes. Let's see. The cat saw those eBay prices. Meow! Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Jago Kukin, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, people buying these overpriced handhelds day one are the reason the next Xbox is going to be $1,000. I mean, as long as it plays $1,000 worth of games, man, I'm good. But we'll see what happens with the next console. A lot of people are saying that the next Xbox isn't going to be made by Xbox, even though Xbox has literally said that they're designing the console. But we'll see what happens. Xbox has literally said it. Right, Terry?
Yeah.
Now, they only said they're designing. They didn't say they're making, so we'll see. Chill Walker says, most people that saw wanted it.
It'll be made by LG.
They were buying it. I myself, if it was $100 more, I would have been out. Yeah, well, it hit that part where I was out, man. Yeah. Let's see. Jago Cookin says, the same people that pay $1,000 for these handhelds are the same ones who pay $100,000 for a Jeep product. Oh, no lies detected on that one, I guess, even though I don't have a Jeep.
And it'll still be broken.
Lindsay said, I thought console hardware was sold at a loss and they relied on software to make money. At $600 and $1,000, are they still taking a loss? You know, I think the reason that they're not subsidizing this one is because they can't control the Windows storefronts, right? So that's the big reason why consoles sell, because you control the store. That storefront is very important to success. So yeah, and I'm just trying to go through these fast, guys, because I have 3 minutes. My beautiful wife says, Miss Cool Cat's brain is my brain. Yeah. Let's see. Chill Walker says, I'm with Axe. I was going to get the original Ally X when this was announced. Yeah. And again, happy birthday to Lady Gamer. All right, guys. But there you go. The Xbox ROG Ally was revealed. The prices were there. I mean, look how smooth the OG one still runs it. And I'm getting the upgraded version of this. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and end the poll there. Terry, who's buying the Ally?
All right. 71% said hard pass on this. 18% are getting the Ally, and 11% are going to get the Ally X.
All right. I am in the Ally camp, and I cannot wait. October 16th can't get here fast enough. I'm just saying. So, yeah, there you go. Well, and like I said, sorry for the quicker show today, guys. Like I said, I have a hard cutoff time. But that's going to do it for the show today, guys. But before we get going, of course, we wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys, the chat, will always be the MVP to all of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. When that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm Axel1324.
I'm Cool Cat Terry.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.